This is us walking into North Korea.
The door is locked.
The military demarcation lines that runs through the joint security area. You will also notice what is supposed to be one of the yellow and black panel markings. Granted, yes, it is mostly rust colored, but it has been sitting there for over 55 years. This marks the military demarcation lines that run through this area. It will continue on its path in that direction until it goes behind you where it reaches those trees that get larger. Once it reaches those trees, it hits the Sancheon River, in which case it's going to make an abrupt left and bisect the river and continue on out west to the Han estuary. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, that is Communist North Korea. That is Communist North Korea, and that is Communist North Korea. Now, if we look out this hilltop, about 2,000 meters out, you will notice what appears to be a backwards J-shaped dirt road on the left-hand side of that hilltop. Can everyone see that? This is the northern boundary of the demilitarized zone. If you remember from where we came in at the southern boundary, and from the slide brief of how of us describing its width. Hopefully this will give you a better idea of exactly how wide this area is. Now, as we continue on further to the left of it, you will notice one of the KPA guard posts. This is guard post number 5. Once again, they are currently monitoring us 24 hours a day. So please do not attempt to communicate with the North Koreans. As we continue on further left, about 2,500 meters out, you will notice at the edge of that little hill there, where the wood line meets the grass, there is a cluster of buildings, one of which has a blue rooftop. This is the former Czech and Polish neutral nations camp. It is currently used by the KPA for their quick reaction force, but I like to call it their slow reaction force, where they have no military vehicles. As we continue on a little further left, but a little closer towards us, you will notice a small cluster of trees and a A-frame shaped rooftop poking up out of these trees. This is the North Korean People's Peace Museum, the building that was constructed within 48 hours for the signing of the armistice. This is where Kim Il-sung signed it during the Korean War. Now, it's rather ironically named this because it actually houses 2 of the axes used during the 1976 axe murder incident. Now, as we continue on further to the left, you'll notice down at the end of this road here a little blue checkpoint. You're going to see checkpoint 4. This is the checkpoint that was obstructed from the view of checkpoint 3 behind you by the large tree. Now, in a little while here, we will go down to that area and we'll be able to see the spot where the tree once stood. We'll also be able to see where the focal point of the 76 axe murder incident. Now, on the other side of the checkpoint 4, you will notice another KPA guard post. This is guard post number 7. It is manned 24 hours a day with an anti-tank wall, chain link fence, electrified fencing, barbed wire, live minefield, roving patrols, and machine gunners. Checkpoint 4 is no longer manned. Anything that can be seen from checkpoint 4 can as easily be seen from here from checkpoint 3 without endangering soldiers. Between the 2 checkpoints lies the bridge of no return. And once again, as we continue on with our tour in a little bit here, we will be passing over that area to see this. Now, as we continue on further left, you will notice the village of Gyeongdong, or propaganda village. You may notice today that the flag is not flying very well. It's kind of limping along. It's trying hard. But it takes a rather large gust of wind to move that flag. That flag has a dry weight of over 600 pounds. This flag has to be raised and lowered by a 30 to 40 man crew every day and during inclement weather such as rain, where if this flag was to get soaked, it would tear under its own weight. This flag is also the equivalent of some of the 3-story buildings inside this village.
Megan and I are standing on the photo line. If you cross this yellow line, you cannot take any pictures or video because North Korea is over that wall. Through those binoculars, you can see the scrambling tower that the North Koreans use to block all communication with the outside world.